Pete the Cat, Robo-Pete by James Dean. What a great sunny morning. Pete can't wait to play baseball with his friends. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks Larry. I can't, says Larry. I'm going to the library. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks Callie. I was about to go for a bike ride, says Callie. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks John. I can't right now, says John. I have to paint the fence. Pete wishes his friends would do what he wants to do. It's no fun playing catch all by himself. If only I knew another me, Pete thinks. And like that, Pete has a great idea. Pete builds a robot. He programs it to be just like him. Welcome to the world, Robo-Pete, Pete says to the robot. You're my new best friend. We'll do everything together. And I want to play catch, says Pete. Great idea, says Robo-Pete. Pete and Robo-Pete play catch. Wow, says Pete, running after the ball. You sure can throw far. Robo-Pete throws farther and farther until time out, says Pete as he tries to catch his breath. Let's play something else. I want to play whatever you want to play, Robo-Pete says proudly. How about we play hide and seek, says Pete. That will be fun, says Robo-Pete. Pete finds the best hiding place ever. He's sure Robo-Pete will never find him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shouts Robo-Pete. Ready or not, here I come. Gotcha, shouts Robo-Pete, tagging Pete. Hey, how did you find me? Says Pete. With my homing device, says Robo-Pete. I can find anyone, anywhere. Okay, enough hide and seek, says Pete. Let's play some guitar. Pete teaches Robo-Pete how to play a song he made up. You have to feel the music, Pete explained. Okay, says Robo-Pete. To feel it, I need to play loud, explains Robo-Pete. Pete tries to stop Robo-Pete, but Robo-Pete can't hear him over the noise. This is fun, says Robo-Pete. This is awful, says Pete the cat. Okay, says Robo-Pete. Let's ride our skateboards instead. Before Pete can answer, Robo-Pete's feet transform into a motorized skateboard with super speedy wheels. Let's go! Robo-Pete shouts. Wait! Calls Pete. Pete chases after Robo-Pete. He has no idea where Robo-Pete is going. Robo-Pete crashes into the sandbox at the playground. Are you okay? Pete asks his robot. I'm a robot. I'm indestructible, says Robo-Pete. What is this strange place? It's a playground, says Pete. He waves to his friends. This is Robo-Pete, Pete says to Callie, Larry, and John. I made him myself. Cool, says Larry. We're gonna help John finish painting, says Callie. And then we are going bike riding. I want to go on the slide, interrupts Robo-Pete. Robo-Pete, I want to help my friends paint the fence, Pete tells his robot. Paint the fence? That will be great, Robo-Pete says. I am programmed to paint faster than anyone. Pete and his friends try to help, but Robo-Pete paints too fast. So instead, they ride bikes, and they read books, and after Robo-Pete is done painting, they help him clean the brushes. Pete realizes that it doesn't matter what they do, just being with his friends is what makes it fun.